It started with a single whisper, one quiet rumor that exploded across social media in a matter of hours. Viewers, brace yourselves, because insiders close to Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner are claiming something shocking, that Timothée has officially dumped Kylie. Before we dive into the full breakdown of what sources say really happened behind closed doors, make sure to hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is unfolding in real time and every detail counts. The rumor hit the internet like lightning. Fans scrolling through their feeds late last night suddenly noticed something strange. Kylie had stopped interacting with Timothee's posts, and Timothee, who usually stayed quiet but consistent, had gone completely dark. Then came the claims from insiders who reportedly witnessed a tense phone call, followed by what they described as a clean break. Those two words alone sent shockwaves through Hollywood watchers, with millions asking the same thing. Did Timothée Chalamet really end things with Kylie Jenner? Hours after the first wave of chatter, media outlets began picking up the story, citing unnamed sources who insisted that the power couple phase was fading. What was once one of the most unexpected and viral celebrity romances of the last 2 years suddenly appeared to be crumbling. Insiders hinted that Timothee had reached a point of emotional fatigue, claiming that the pressures of Kylie's high-profile lifestyle clashed with his private, low-key approach. The contrast, once exciting, became draining. This isn't the first time breakup rumors have swirled around them, but insiders insist this time feels different, more final. One source described the vibe as cold, distant, and done. According to the claims, Timothee had slowly pulled back for weeks, choosing to distance himself from events, brand shoots, and even private gatherings at the Jenner home. Kylie, who insiders say tried to salvage the relationship, reportedly felt blindsided by the sudden shift. But then came the part that made fans stop scrolling, reports that Timothee quietly told close friends, "I can't do this anymore." Those words ignited a frenzy across TikTok, Reddit, and X, spawning theories, timelines, and heated debates. Some believe the breakup talk was strategic, an attempt to shield the couple from intense media heat. Others thought it was a PR diversion. But a growing number of industry insiders insisted that the breakup was very real. Halfway through the unfolding chaos, something else fueled suspicion. Kylie was seen driving alone in Los Angeles, wearing sunglasses even though it was late at night, avoiding the usual paparazzi-friendly spots. Meanwhile, Timothee was spotted leaving a private studio session, head down, no smile, no waves, just silence. Fans claimed the energy around him felt different, heavier. Comment sections filled with lines like, "He looks done," and "They definitely broke up." And then came the twist. Just when the internet had convinced itself the breakup was confirmed, a new wave of speculation emerged. A leaked message, allegedly from someone inside Kylie's circle, claimed that the split wasn't mutual. According to the leak, Kylie wanted to continue the relationship, but Timothee felt the connection had reached a natural end. The message claimed he needed space to breathe and wanted to refocus on his upcoming projects without the additional pressure of constant public scrutiny. This single leak reignited the fire, pushing the story into global trending categories. The tension grew even stronger when fans noticed that Kylie had removed several photos and stories that subtly referenced Timothee. Nothing dramatic, no full wipeout, but enough to get people talking. Enough to raise eyebrows. Enough to make everyone ask, was this soft launching a breakup? What made the story even more gripping was the complete silence from both sides. Neither team offered a statement. Neither camp denied nor confirmed. And in Hollywood, silence is louder than any headline. Reporters camped outside studios. Drone cameras hovered near Calabasas. Commentators live-streamed their reactions, waiting for either Timothee or Kylie to make a move. The stillness only amplified the tension, pushing the narrative into new territory. Then, another insider stepped forward, this time, someone allegedly close to Timothee. They claimed that stress, conflicting schedules, and lifestyle differences had slowly chipped away at what once felt exciting. According to the claims, Timothee wanted simplicity, while Kylie's world revolved around cameras, obligations, and a non-stop public presence. The insider suggested that Timothee felt swallowed by the spotlight, something he never fully embraced even at the peak of his career. The insider also described moments of emotional disconnect, missed calls, postponed dates, and conversations that felt increasingly surface level. They hinted that Timothee reached a point where he didn't feel heard, while Kylie reportedly felt he was becoming distant without explanation. The tension built quietly, like a storm forming beneath calm skies, and just when the public was wondering how deep the divide ran, came another development. Fans who attended a recent private LA event claimed Timothee appeared unusually withdrawn. He smiled, but the smile didn't reach his eyes. He interacted with people, but briefly. One attendee even described him as emotionally checked out, a description that rapidly went viral. At the same time, Kylie's inner circle reportedly noticed her mood shifting. She had grown quieter, less active on social media, less involved in her usual routines. Friends allegedly tried to comfort her, reassuring her that if the breakup was real, it wasn't her fault. But the silence between the two only grew wider. The internet began demanding answers. Were they truly done? Was this just a cooling off period? Or was this a complete and final breakup? Then came the climax. One more report from a high-level industry source that claimed Timothee initiated the split after a serious and emotional conversation, emphasizing that he cared deeply for Kylie, but couldn't continue. The source claimed the breakup was respectful, even tender, but firm. The decision was final. This revelation stunned fans. The idea that Timothee, calm, thoughtful, intensely private, was the one to call it off reshaped the entire narrative. It wasn't drama. It wasn't scandal. It wasn't chaos. It was human. Two people with different worlds, different energies, and different visions of what they needed most. AS speculation continues to swirl and the world waits for official statements. One thing is certain. This story is far from over. Fans are glued to their screens, searching for signs, new posts, public sightings, cryptic captions. The air is thick with suspense as the world watches two of the most influential figures in entertainment navigate what might be the end of their unexpected romance. If you followed the twists, the tension, and the emotional roller coaster of this story, drop your thoughts below. Do you think this breakup is real? Or is it just the calm before another Hollywood storm? Stay tuned, stay alert, and hit that follow button so you don't miss the next major update. But the story didn't slow down. In fact, the next 24 hours brought an even bigger wave of confusion, contradictions, and emotional signals that only deepen the mystery behind Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner's alleged breakup. As the world kept refreshing their feeds, new pieces of the puzzle started emerging, some subtle, some explosive. Late last night, paparazzi captured what many are calling a telling moment. Kylie stepped out of her car in Beverly Hills, dressed in a muted, oversized hoodie, minimal makeup, and no sign of her usual glam confidence. She walked quickly, head down, ignoring every question thrown her way, from "Are you and Timothee still together?" to "Did he really end things?" Her silence, combined with her visible tension, immediately ignited a new round of headlines. The footage circulated within minutes, amassing millions of views and sparking detailed body language analyses across TikTok and Instagram. Meanwhile, across the city, Timothee was spotted leaving a private residence. But what stood out wasn't where he was, it was who he was with. A small group of close friends, all dressed casually, exited first. Timothee lingered behind, looking contemplative, almost weighed down by something deeper than just exhaustion. Photographers noted he didn't smile, didn't pause, didn't acknowledge anyone. Instead, he slipped quietly into a black SUV. Comment sections exploded instantly, with reactions ranging from heartbreak to speculation that the actor was struggling emotionally in the aftermath of the alleged split. But things took a surprising turn when a previously silent entertainment insider sent a cryptic message to multiple outlets, hinting that the breakup was not as straightforward as it seemed. According to the insider, there may have been a triggering moment that pushed the relationship past its breaking point, something significant enough to change the tone of the couple's dynamic overnight. They refused to elaborate, only stating that people will understand when the truth comes out. This brief, mysterious comment fueled thousands of theories online, each one more dramatic than the last. At the same time, eagle-eyed fans noticed an unusual shift on Kylie's business accounts. A planned launch promo for one of her brands, originally scheduled to feature new behind-the-scenes footage where Timothee was rumored to make a cameo, was suddenly delayed without explanation. Fans immediately connected the dots, claiming Kylie was intentionally pulling back anything that referenced him. Others argued it was purely coincidental. But in Hollywood, timing is everything, and this timing was simply too suspicious to ignore. Then came the moment that made the internet freeze. A close source from Timothee's professional circle reportedly confirmed that the actor had been emotionally distant for weeks, focusing heavily on upcoming film commitments, script development, and high-pressure industry meetings. According to the source, he had voiced concerns about not having the mental space to juggle a high-profile relationship on top of a demanding career phase. The source emphasized that Timothee didn't want drama. He wanted quiet, stability, clarity. And ironically, those were the very things he struggled to maintain while dating one of the most photographed women in the world. Kylie's side, however, told a different story. Another insider, allegedly from her inner circle, claimed that Kylie felt blindsided by the sudden emotional shift. While she had sensed distance, she reportedly didn't expect a full breakup, or at least not so abruptly. The insider described her as hurt but trying to stay composed, adding that she was focusing on her kids, her businesses, and maintaining a professional front despite the emotional turbulence behind the scenes. But what fans weren't prepared for was the dark undercurrent that insiders hinted at next. For the first time, whispers of trust issues appeared in multiple reports. Not accusations, not scandals, just subtle, quiet mentions that something had eroded the couple's emotional foundation. According to these whispers, communication had been strained for months. There were missed messages, conflicting priorities, and emotional disconnects that slowly built up until they could no longer be ignored. The tension reached a new high when social media analysts pointed out that both Kylie and Timothee had stopped liking each other's posts entirely, something that hadn't happened in over a year. For a couple with such carefully curated online behavior, this digital silence felt like a strong signal, almost louder than a statement. Fans flooded the comment sections, demanding clarity, expressing heartbreak, and even pleading for reconciliation. But the real shock came this morning when a reputable Hollywood outlet released a report suggesting that the breakup might have happened days before the rumors even surfaced. According to their sources, Timothee and Kylie had one final conversation last week. Long, emotional, and painfully honest. Both expressed their frustrations, their fears, and the pressure they felt. But in the end, the conversation reportedly ended with a quiet agreement. The relationship wasn't sustainable anymore. Still, the outlet emphasized that the split was not explosive, not dramatic, not hateful, just human. A collision of two powerful worlds that could no longer hold themselves together. As the news continues dominating global trends, fans remain intensely divided. Some believe the breakup is permanent. Others insist the couple might reconcile after taking space. And many believe the full truth has not yet been revealed, especially with insiders hinting that more details will surface soon. For now, the world watches. Every post, every outing, every silence feels like a clue. The energy around this story is electric, unpredictable, and far from its final chapter. More updates are expected to drop in the coming hours, so stay close, stay curious, and keep your notifications on, because whatever happens next could change everything. As the digital storm intensified, something unexpected happened. People close to both camps began contradicting each other. One insider insisted that Timothee had fully pulled the plug, while another argued the situation was far more complicated than a clean breakup. These conflicting accounts only fueled the frenzy, pushing fans into detective mode, dissecting every new detail that surfaced online. Early this afternoon, new footage emerged showing Kylie visiting her mother Kris Jenner's home. The clip was barely 10 seconds long, but fans analyzed it frame by frame. Kylie's posture was tense. Her eyes, partially covered by oversized sunglasses, appeared swollen as if she had been crying. She walked quickly, clutching her phone tightly, barely acknowledging the cameras. Viewers instantly interpreted this as confirmation that something was deeply wrong. Meanwhile, Kris's appearance in the doorway raised even more questions. She stood with her arms crossed, serious, almost protective. Commentators speculated that Kris was stepping in to manage the emotional fallout, given how heavily Kylie leans on her during personal crises. The footage spread like wildfire across social media, with millions of users reposting it alongside captions suggesting heartbreak, shock, and behind-the-scenes chaos. But the plot thickened further when a separate source revealed that Kylie had canceled a scheduled appearance for a major brand collaboration. This event, which she rarely would skip, signaled to fans that she needed personal time. The brand issued a vague statement citing unexpected personal commitments, which only intensified public suspicion. Kylie stepping back from work, even briefly, was a seismic sign that the rumors weren't just rumors anymore. While Kylie's movements fueled speculation, Timothee's silence added another layer of intensity. He hadn't been photographed for nearly 48 hours, an unusual stretch given the media's aggressive pursuit of him. When he finally reappeared, leaving a gated studio lot, he looked drained. His hair was messy, his shoulders slightly hunched, and he immediately slipped into a waiting car without engaging with anyone. Fans zoomed in on the brief footage, noting his expression, somber, reflective, distant. Moments later, reports circulated that Timothee had been meeting privately with his management team. The topics discussed were unknown, but insiders hinted the meeting involved planning how to navigate the media explosion without adding fuel to the fire. Timothee has always been selective about his public image, preferring to avoid messy tabloid storylines. This increased speculation that the actor might soon release a statement, or continue staying completely silent, letting the chaos burn itself out. But then came the biggest twist of the day. A highly reliable entertainment columnist revealed that the breakup may have been triggered by a major disagreement involving future plans, specifically how public or private their relationship should be moving forward. According to the columnist's sources, Kylie wanted more clarity, commitment, and presence. She reportedly felt frustrated by Timothee's reluctance to appear in public with her as frequently as before. Meanwhile, Timothee allegedly felt overwhelmed by the constant attention and wanted to protect his mental space, especially as he prepared for upcoming high-stress film projects. This clash, one craving openness, the other craving privacy, was described as the tipping point. The columnist emphasized that neither was at fault. Their needs simply stopped aligning. But for fans who believe the couple was stronger than ever, this revelation felt like a punch to the gut. As the world processed this new information, body language experts chimed in, dissecting older clips of the pair. They pointed out subtle signs, the brief pauses in their conversations, the occasional mismatched energy, the way Timothee sometimes looked at the ground when paparazzi flashed their cameras too aggressively. These experts suggested that while the couple had genuine chemistry, the external pressure surrounding their relationship may have played a massive role in its unraveling. But then, as if to challenge the entire narrative, yet another insider leaked a conflicting claim that Kylie and Timothee were still communicating, still processing emotions, and that the situation wasn't a definitive breakup, but rather a temporary reset. This insider insisted that the door wasn't closed, and that both were still trying to figure out what they truly wanted. This contradiction sent fans spiraling into confusion. Was this truly the end? Or was this a deeply emotional pause? Would they reconcile after the dust settled, or were they slowly drifting too far apart? The tension reached an entirely new level when Kylie posted an Instagram story late in the evening, a simple black background with a short caption, "Taking time for myself."
No emojis.
No context. No photos. Just a message that felt intimate, raw, and quietly heartbreaking. Within minutes, the story hit trending charts worldwide. Millions interpreted it as her way of acknowledging emotional turmoil without confirming anything. Timothee, on the other hand, remained completely offline, and for fans, that silence was deafening. Experts now predict that the next 72 hours could determine everything. Whether the couple makes a joint statement, whether they quietly reunite behind closed doors, or whether they step into separate paths for good, the world is watching with laser focus. Every update, every sighting, Every post has become part of a larger narrative unfolding in real time. As the story continues gripping the global spotlight, one thing is clear: this developing situation isn't just a celebrity breakup rumor. It's a cultural moment, one that reflects the intense pressure of modern fame, the fragility of high-profile relationships, and the emotional complexity behind the glossy images seen online. Stay tuned, because the next chapter could change everything.